And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles. And we're keeping the ball in the palm, interlacing the fingers and squeezing. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. We'll toss the ball up or bounce it on the floor or both. Three, two, one. Leave the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Up on the ball, press down 3 times in the middle. Press down at the knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press. Side of the top of the heel. Middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release. Reassess. Repeat with the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. We're resting the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And slip. Three, two, one. Release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how you feel. And let's do some wood chops. And then go diagonally. And go the other way diagonally. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist it the way, swing the arm. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather and starlight. And center. Gather from the other direction. And the center steps forward. And elbow towards the opposite knee. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. Then walk. Or march. Or jog. Going to do some sit to stand before we do the seated exercises. But just 10. If you want to do squats, go ahead. I'm going to run. We'll do some 5 Tibetans after class. And whatever you do, be safe. As always, doing what you're doing is fine. I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3. And 20. and 30. Two breaths. Interlace fingers. Putting the hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. And back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. Then to the other. Back to center, lower the hands, push out of the chest. Come on down and place the fingers behind the back. And come up. Come up a little higher. Squeezing the shoulders, blades together. Come on down and shrug. And then we'll swim. Backstroke. Breaststroke. Then your arms tap the shoulders. Bring one shoulder across, push in. And then the other. First one behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. And grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down, pull back. Flop the wrist, keep flopping. And then rotate in one direction. And then the other. Other hand, fingers up. Down. Flop. Rotate. Change direction. And then form an L with your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin, bring the hand up overhead, grab the ear, chin up, looking up, tug gently. And then look down. And then repeat the other way. Looking up first. And down. Come back to center, tuck in the chin, and peck like a pigeon. And let's do side lunge. Go the other way. Come on back to center, bring the feet about shoulder width apart. Bend down. Bring your hands down. Hinge at the waist. Stretch those hamstrings. Come on up. Bring one foot forward, the other foot back. And press back on the rear heel. To stretch the calf. And reverse the position of the feet. And come on back up and grab a stick. I'm going to put it on the shoulders. Do Dr. Lee's dynamic stick routine. Twisting. And then bringing the stick up overhead and going side to side. And then below the waist. And then one side front to back. And then the other side. Bring it out front and paddle the kayak. Reverse. Bring the stick up to the shoulders, palms facing out, flop the wrists. Then come down below the waist and back to the shoulders. And then overhead if you can. Stop at the shoulders, reverse the grip, lock the wrists. Go on down, back to the shoulders. And overhead. Stop at the shoulders, bring the stick to the back and knee up, alternating knee, only going as high as feels safe for you. And then some hip rotations. And then twist and take some steps. And then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Step back. Feet are shoulder width apart. Squeeze the toes into the ground, come back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then we'll come in towards the first metatarsal, back to the fifth. We're rocking back and forth. Put the toes scrunched into the ground. Three, two, and one. All right, stick down, grab a chair. I'm going to start with 10 sit stands. I'm going to move my arms, you can too, or keep them where you feel safest if you'd like. You start. That's 1, 2, and 10. Sitting down, we're in the middle of the chair, hands up, come forward about 45 degrees and back, engaging the core as you do so. And then cross your arms and tap the back of the chair. Or still engaged. And then let's stomp some grapes. And then sit back and bring the feet out and kick. And then put the feet on the ground, bring one foot across on top of the other and rotate the ankle in one direction. And then the other. And point the toes towards and away from the shins. Press on the knee, hinge forward. And then bring that foot down and the other one up. Rotate the ankle. Go the other way. Press towards and away from the shin. And press on the knee and hinge forward. And come on back. And let's press the hands together in prayer position and push. One hand on top of the other, grab fingers and pull. Reverse. Make the biceps pop. We'll do some seated jacks. And let's turn around in the chair sideways. Put your hands on the back and look over your rear shoulder as you push against the back of the chair. Hold and release. And then do it one more time. Release, turn the other way. Same thing. Back of the chair, look over the shoulders and push. Pull. And release. And one more time. And release. Coming forward, I'm gonna sit down for the box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. You can stand if you'd like. Either way, keep the ratio, but go at your own pace. I'm gonna do 5 rounds. Here we go. And standing up, get the chair out of the way. Rub those hands together. Cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. Entering. Reverse. And let us open up. Pausing on this inhale. Exhale, send it up. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Gather it up. And all right.
Thank you, Thom.
Okay, Mira, take care. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend, Tom.
You too. Enjoy.
Bye.
And see you Monday.
You bet.
Thom sent you the prescription. Did you see
I
that?
did, and I was gonna say, I was happy to see that it's not a torn muscle. It's arthritis, right?
Yeah.
So we've been doing, what he's prescribing is stretching.
Today you did a lot of exercises that helped.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think next week I will do the McGill's as in the middle of a class again, all right? Because I think, what he's talking about improving the strength, and a PT might have other exercises.
Right.
I would urge you to see, but I mean, I think this is what we're doing with the arms a lot, the scapular.
Yeah. A lot of it helps.
Yeah. And the total arm strengthening, I think we'll review this next week, but I mean, it's an isometric thing where you just put your hand against the wall and push,
Right.
and hold, and then release and push. That's what it seems he's.
Also exercises with these
Oh, yeah. You know, you used to do band.
I've been doing this on my own.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I mean, those, I was gonna suggest that. I thought you used to do bands. Um, you know, the bands are great.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. I'll
Okay.
see you Monday. Um, and we're gonna do some 5 Tibetans. We're gonna start either with some spins, or you can just twist at the waist and swing your arms, but I'm gonna spin, go at your own speed. And just go nice and slow. If you'd like, I'll wait. I'm gonna take 2 breaths. And when you're ready, join me on the floor. We're gonna be on our backs. The normal move is hands are by the sides, legs are extended, head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time. The legs, but you can modify by putting the soles of the feet on the floor and raising them. If you need support in the back, put your hands in your lower back like so. If you need support on the neck, put them behind your head. Whatever works for you, we're gonna do up to 11. And take 2 breaths. We get up on our knees. Hands are on the hamstrings of the glutes. If you can't bend backwards, just rock back on your knee, come forward. If you can bend back, go ahead and come up to 11. And take your breaths. Sit down. Hands are usually by the hips, but if you need to, put them behind you. Legs in the normal routine are extended, but again, you can put the soles of the feet on the floor if you need to. Either way, we're doing an inverted table. Ow! What are you getting in there for? 2. And 11. Take a couple of breaths. You know what it is. Then turn around. Modified version. Tabletop to Cobra. Regular is down dog to up dog. Any combination thereof, up to 11. And then come around, sit down. Cross your legs. However feels comfortable. Go ahead and take a couple of rests. We're going to rotate 6 times one direction, 5 in the other. At the end, on the last round, we're going to stretch out and do another round of box breathing like we've been doing. In the middle, over the left, over the right. Here we go. Switching directions. And stretching out. Box breath over the left. And over the right. Come on up. Reverse the legs, whatever was on top goes below, whatever was in front goes behind. We're going to start the opposite way that we did last time, do 6 and 5 again, and 3 rounds of box breathing stretched out. Here we go. On the way. Sure, that's enough. All right, knee. And left knee. And something on. It's over. It's done. It's complete. See you Monday.